Hey guys, Sega Fan 101 here. I know, original name, right? I'm pretty much, this is my first Hero Flight channel. Best way to announce them, blah blah blah. Not either, but I'm gonna do some Sega Genesis game reviews on this channel, and maybe a Sonic Abridged series, but that's still in works, I'm not too sure, but I'm hoping I want to do something like that. But let's get started. First, game system by Sega is a Sega SG-1000. Now this was never released in America, but nonetheless, doesn't matter, it still is by Sega. I'm not sure why I did that. Excuse me. Got a little bit cough, sorry. What was I saying? Sega's SG-1000. Sounds like Terminator, but you know, whatever. Released in 1983. I can't find how many units are sold. If I find that later on, or somebody wants me to know, I will add annotation or put in the underbar. So, just so you know that. Sega Master System is next. Released in 1985. 13 million units sold. Now, most people think this has the first Sega system. I did. Until, like, a few months back, I realized there was something before that. So, yeah, I did fairly well, 13 million. So, very nice. Next is the Sega Genesis. Now, this was Sega's booyah. It's just like its star. Sega Genesis introduced Sonic the Hedgehog. It sold 29 million. Now, it was released in 1988, which means it was competing against the Nintendo Entertainment System for a while. They have their own little tagline called, what was it, Genesis does what Nintendo don't. And then the SNES came out, and they changed that tagline to Welcome to the Next Level. But, you know, I still love the Genesis. I guess I want to do reviews of the games I have. I have 20 games, so I want to do, like, seasons. See, I'm doing, like, 8 games for the first season, whatever. But, more on that later. It's not about that, unfortunately. Okay, next is the Sega CD. Now, this was an add-on to the Sega Genesis. It did fairly well in the market. 6 million sold. Released in 1991. No, not really too much to say there. You got that information. Pretty picture. The picture I have up for is actually a Sega CD connected to a Sega Model 1. I'll pay attention to saying that's a Sega CD. Alright. The Sega Game Gear. One of the two portable Sega game systems. Even though both are argued not to be portable, I disagree. Now, Sega Game Gear, unlike its competitor, the Game Boy, had a backlit screen. It was released in 1991, 11 million, so I'm one of those 11 million. You know, I bought mine off eBay. I'm so sorry. Sorry. But, the battery life was terrible, but I still like it. Very nice game. Handheld game. Next is a Sega 32X. Oh boy! What can I say about this? Also an add-on to the Genesis, except for the Sega CD seems something cool, like, no, that'd be pretty nice stuff. Sega 32X, I don't give a crap about. 665,000 sold. It was a major failure in the market, released in 1994. And the reason I don't like the 32X, for one good reason, Sega Neptune. You might be thinking to yourself for a living console, and it sounds like, you suck, you don't know yourself. There was never a Sega Neptune. You're right, there wasn't. There was planned to be. I started putting it in here because I thought that would be kind of cool. I like the picture I have up for, I'm not sure that's an official picture, because it's been released. If they actually made one, I don't know. But it seemed like it was basically just a Genesis plus 32X equals Sega Neptune. Which would have been cool, but you know, Sega pulled out on that, unfortunately. But next was a Sega Saturn. Now, for some reason, they're going in plant names, so you know, whatever. Not really much to say here. Compete against the N64. I'm getting out of character. I keep saying what I compete against. Or did I do that for all of them? You know, whatever. I'm going to just do that from now on. Competing against N64, I believe the PlayStation 1, released in 1994. 9.5 million sold. From what I heard, they pulled out on it pretty fast, though, unfortunately, which, I don't know. I thought it had great potential. Next, Sega Nomad. Another one of the Sega handhelds. This one's literally a Sega Genesis handheld. You get it? You put a Sega Genesis cartridge in there, you play the games. That's it. It's literally a Sega Genesis handheld. That would be something cool to have. Very pricey though. I got my Game Gear for like $22. Can't find the Nomad for that cheap, unfortunately. Maybe another couple of years, maybe it'll go down a little bit. I don't know. But if you're planning on buying a Nomad, get some Monet and AC adapter. I heard the batteries on there are terrible as well. Same with Game Gear, get an AC adapter. I'm sorry. Sega Dreamcast. Now, this was the last. I'm getting a little teary here. I'm sorry, but the death of Sega. Now, from what I heard and from what I've seen, the Sega Dreamcast is an amazing game system. Sonic Adventures was released on there, which was supposedly a really good Sonic game, but it was killed by the PlayStation 2. It was released in 1998, late 1998, and some in 1999, just depending where you live. I think America released theirs September 9th, 1999. 10.6 million sold. They sold a bunch of them the first day. I can't remember what. It broke like records, I know that much. And then the PlayStation 2 came along, and it was Nintendo also kind of added to the stress of it, but no, not too much. So Nintendo, like, always adds stress to Sega though, but Sony took it down with the PlayStation 2. Now, I used to have a PlayStation 2. I love it, but I hate it at the same time because it destroyed Sega. I mean, just think, if the PlayStation 2 never would have had CD or DVD player, we might still have Sega today. And it might be like the Wii, I don't know, PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 against Sega Ring Edge. I heard there's a new Sega system coming out. I'm not sure if that's true though, but that'd be cool. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching my review, or not review, but history on Sega game systems. Subscribe, that would mean a lot to me, because I want to get this channel off of the ground and running. So, I appreciate that. Tell your friends if you enjoy Sega, or just dumb stuff, subscribe. So, I appreciate it. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.